It felt like a dream, some sort of a magical movie scene when I was just 17. It all started while I was on a cruise ship with my parents, not particularly enthralled at the idea of this vacation or the idea of being stuck on this boat with them for a week. I tried to pull my chin up, make the best of the situation, and be optimistic. And then, suddenly, I didn't have to try so hard. Another family came to join us at our dinner table. They had a son my age. He was cute and charming and funny. He made a beeline and he came and sat next to me. Suddenly, the idea of being trapped on this boat for a week was becoming more and more appealing. He flirted with me and he made me laugh all through dinner. I felt giddy and excited and butterflies in the pit of my stomach. After dinner, he made his bold move. He grabbed my hand under the table. He looked into my eyes and said, "Let's go explore the ship." I felt my heart flutter as I jumped up to follow him. That's when our adventure began. He didn't let go of my hand all week. It felt like magic. When he leaned in for our first kiss on the back of the boat, under the stars, just like the movie Titanic, I had chills and goosebumps. I felt my knees buckle underneath me, and I nearly passed out in amazement. I couldn't have dreamed of anything more romantic. Needless to say, by the end of the week, we were head over heels in love with each other. A love that only grew over the preceding several years, culminating in us getting married. On my wedding day, I knew this was real and we would last forever. With a beginning as magical as ours, how could it go any other way? I had been a gawky, awkward girl. I grew up in a house full of abuse and pain. A mother that would hurt me with her words and her hands. But that was all over now because I had found my fairy tale, my Prince Charming to walk off into the sunset with. His love was going to make up for all the love I never got in my childhood and never had for myself. It was perfect. Until it wasn't. I would have the wind knocked out of me harder than I could ever imagine, forcing me to learn the hard way. No one can ever love me into loving myself. No one can make me whole. My world came crashing down when that relationship ended with infidelity and him having a child with someone else while we were still married. Every thought, every idea I had about love burned down with that relationship. The ashes burned around me, searing my broken heart with pain. But here is the beauty of your world burning down around you. It forces you to start again. I had no idea who I was, what love was, what I wanted, what I needed, or how to start again. I just started, piece by piece, to lay the foundation for my new life. I got help and support. Through that, I learned that love had to start with me. That if I wanted a foundation that wouldn't crumble again, I had to build it with the love for myself. I had to become a whole person on my own. It wasn't easy. There would be more pain and heartbreak along the way. But what I learned is that I am love, my being, my essence, my presence, a belief that allows me to show up in unconditional love. One that the universe would put to the test when love would find me again. This time, it isn't quite that magical fairy tale. It takes patience, it takes time. But this time I'm here for the love I have to give. And there is so much power in that. Because now I know my relationships are the place where I go to share my love and shine my light. I don't have to love for need or validation or praise. I love because there is so much inside of me. It's brimming and spilling over and begging to be shared. Now I get to love boldly and fearlessly. Because the real magic, the real fairy tale is remembering that you are love, and that's not something that can ever be taken away from you. And your relationships are about sharing the magic that is you.